Hi guys, so I thought I'd come on real quick and just talk to you about something that's quite important to me and I think is quite important to witchcraft in general, and that's connecting to the land. Those of you who read what I write, particularly on gods and radicals, will know that this is something I bang on about a lot. And that's only because it's so important to me. And I think it can add so much to your witchcraft practice. I mean, even as a species, it gives us so much being out in nature. It makes us less stressed. It makes us happier, healthier. So there's no downside to connecting with the land at all. Um, so in witchcraft, what does that mean? So I'm an animist. So I see everything in the natural world as having a soul, as having a spirit. You might agree with that, you might not, whatever, it's all good. But that's what I think. And so connecting with the land is the beginning process of working with those spirits, of getting to know those spirits, building a connection to them. It's all interlinked and interwoven. And so, that's one of the main reasons. I think connecting to the land is also a good way of getting in touch with local folk magic traditions. So I quite like folk magic. I enjoy going out foraging plants, and right now it's good to forage mugwort and wormwood where I live. I've already got some drying, but getting out and connecting to land, you see what grows around you and how you can use it in your own practice. And by doing that, it's another way you don't have to go and buy those things. You know that where you've picked it from, there's all that kind of, those little details that really add. So I think it is very important. So the first steps on how to connect with land then. So when I've written about this topic before, I've had people comment or get in touch with me, and they say it's all very well for me. I live in quite a rural town, so it's easy for me to connect with nature and to the land. But what about those people who live in urban areas or cities? Do they have to travel out of those places then? And to that, I would say no. Because first and foremost, if you can't get to that place daily or weekly, then you're not really going to build any kind of connection. I mean, it'll be lovely to go and visit those places, and that's nice in itself, but you're not going to build any kind of deep and meaningful connection that will have a deep impact on your own witchcraft. So always start with where you live. It's got to be that, hasn't it, really? If you can't get to that place daily or weekly, then you're not going to be able to build and maintain a connection. So start with where you live. That's everything, I think. That's the main thing. Make the effort to get outside. That's the second thing. You're not going to build that connection by sitting in your living room. And sometimes it can be hard to find that initial time to go out and do that, because we all live in, a world where there's so many constraints and pressures put on us. And, we've all got to work. We've all got families, and, it's just tiring. So sometimes making that initial decision and finding that initial time to go out and do these things can be quite difficult. But once you get into the habit of just setting aside a bit of time each day or even weekly, and then it soon becomes habit, and then you soon realise how much you do actually enjoy being outside in nature. And before long, it's not even a sacrifice at all, really. You look forward to those times. So first things first, make the effort. You've got to, otherwise it's not going to happen, basically. And then from going out daily, weekly, and over time, you get to really know the area where you live. You see like little changes that you're just ignorant to before. I really think that they do add so much more to your practice. So please make the effort to get out, just connect with nature, just enjoy being in nature as well. Spend time meditating out. There's a tree you can sit under for half an hour, then do so. Just sit quietly and just watch the world go by. It's like you're in a secret world, you'll love it, I swear. So do it. See ya.